dear. Okay, so it is Saturday the 4th of December and I have spent the morning with my family. I didn't really take any footage, but I am meeting up with some people I've only met once before for a Christmas lunch. Just kind of trying to get out and meet new people where I live. And yeah, so I'm here super early because I wasn't sure. My parents actually had left and I was just sitting around at home and I didn't know how easy it would be to get a park. So I've got a park. It's about 500 meters away, so I thought I'd pop on, say hello, and I'm just gonna go for a wander, maybe find somewhere to sit and knit on my advent socks. Hello, welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. Today's been a day. It is 1800, so 6 p.m. on Saturday, the 4th of December 2021. My name is Madeline. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I come to you today from on the lands of the Gubbi Gubbi people in the Sunshine Coast region. Yeah, I don't have a lot. It's the afternoon. We're in a new location because there's not a lot of light in the room, in the craft room office where I usually record, and we haven't seen much of my beautiful tree, so thought I would just relocate here where I've got the last little bit of daylight coming through. I spent the night at my parents' place and then I had a really late lunch with some like a social group that I've gone to a few things with. I'm really trying to make more friends up here where I live. So I just got home from that about 15 minutes ago and I'm exhausted. I'm just really tired, I think. Kind of feel like I'm getting sick, but I feel like that every couple of days, just like a bit of a headache, a bit of a sore throat, and then it completely goes away. So I think I'm stressing myself out with uni. But anyway, you want to probably see the advents. So we'll start with day 4 of the Daffodil Road Artesian Yarn Narnia themed advent calendar. We've had a really lovely pink gradient for the last couple of days. I forgot to bring the sheet which tells us what color. If I remember, I'll pop a little thing down here. This is it. I really wish I knew. It's just like a rhubarby kind of. Maybe I should do my advents every evening. This is actually quite nice. Like I like doing it in the morning, but it's nice to have the tree and the lighting's quite good as in this looks pretty true to form. So that one is my 20-gram mini. And the other one that I have is by Mel of Down Under Dyer. And day 4. Ooh, nice. Okay, don't also forgot the name for Mel's yarn. They're just all coordinating so well. All right, so this is a 10-gram mini skein. It is like it's got charcoal, but it's kind of like a bluey gray base with some purple speckles. What a lovely color, and they do go together quite well. So that's lovely, really happy with those. I have brought for my soda stream. I've got my advent projects to show you, give you a bit of an update. My other advent was the rainbow and sprinkles 100-gram self-strapping sock. I haven't knit on them today, but I got a bit ahead of myself yesterday. So they're both up to this bit. So we've got like this kind of magenta-y pink into purple, orange, and now yellow. The next color is like a limey green. I'm knitting from the outside, but I just saw on Instagram before that Megan actually designed it for it to be center pull. So, whoopsies. But I'm really loving how this is knitting up. So both socks are at the same level. I'm just not going to I won't bring the other one out. I was going to put them back on the same needle and keep going 2 at a time, but I'm actually not. I'm enjoying doing this concurrently actually. So basically I just knit kind of like the 5 or 6 rounds that is the stripe, and then on one sock, and then I've just put it onto the other sock. So I haven't knit on this today. I probably will do the green stripe this evening. But like I said, I'm not feeling very well, so I'd like to take a bath, but I'm a bit scared that I'll fall asleep. So I won't be doing that. The other thing that I have cast on today, actually, I did knit on this morning, in my project bag that I made for myself like a week ago. This is, I think I talked about on the podcast, but this is May Gibbs like gumnut baby fabric, but it's Christmas themed. Like there are presents, and I think there's a tree. Yeah, and like little gumnut babies wearing Santa hats and stuff. So I thought that was quite cute. And then the other day I sewed myself a little Christmas notion. It's coordinating notions pouch. So what I have cast on is it's called a Safe Space blanket, and it is hexagon shape, and I love hexagons. And if you've watched my last full podcast episode, you've probably heard me wax lyrical about hexies. So it's called Safe Space blanket. This won't go out in time enough for you probably to get. It's not a discount. The pattern's $3 US, so for me in Australian, I think it costs about $4.50 with GST, but maybe or plus GST. I'm not entirely sure. The pattern is really quite simple to follow if you have knit any of her other patterns. So like the northeasterly blanket, and she has another one. I've bought them all, never cast any on, but I love hexagons, and I was looking for a crochet hexagon pattern and I couldn't find one. So I saw this, I liked it. Then Astrid from Modern Wool tagged me in a post on Instagram and said, have you seen this? And then Ali from Fiberbound this morning messaged me as well and said, this looks like it's right up your alley. And I was like, I've already cast on. So what I've decided to do is use my Louie and Lola leftover advents from last year, which I think I had said was my intention. I've done this first hexie, and I don't think it's big enough, and I've got quite a bit left over. I haven't weighed it, but I should weigh it. So my other thought, which I've been having recently, and I will try with another color, is that I will marl this with the plain white that I bought from Nundle Wool and Mills for the other scrappy blanket. I want this to be DK weight, just because it knits up quicker and it'll use up more yarn. I mean, I'm not going to be devastated if I end up making 2 of each color, or even if I end up with, say, like 5, if it takes 5 grams, then I end up with 5 grams left. Maddie from Made by Maddie podcast, I'm not entirely sure of her. I've only found her recently. She's one half of the We Share Needles podcast. She's doing Vlogmas, and Ali actually mentioned that she had said she's modifying this pattern to make the hexagons a little bit bigger. So I'm going to, if I don't fall asleep tonight too early, which, look, to be honest, is probably what's going to happen, I'm going to give that a go. Okay, well, really out of breath. My place is really warm, so I haven't opened up any doors or anything. So thank you for joining with me today. I haven't really done a whole lot. It's the weekend, but I've just been feeling very overwhelmed with what I've gone back, like actually done some work and my uni stuff, and just I think time of year and everything, and you know, was Vlogmas another stress I needed? Probably not, but anyway, it's been a little bit of fun. So yeah, this is probably the longest part. I took some footage, and you get what you get, and it'll come up when it comes up. But if you do watch, I really appreciate it so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.